and just up the stairs. And the key safe just on the right hand side of the wall. Just pull this down. Now whatever code that we've sent to you, you just pop it in here. So you've got all the numbers down the side, just pop them in. And then turn the dial, just clockwise. That releases everything. Just pull this down carefully, pull out the keys, pop this back up. And then again, close, just make sure that's secure, pop the lid back up, that's you. The key is this one. Just pop it in and turn it. And again, when you're departing, when you close the door, lift it up and then lock it. And that's you. The Wi-Fi router is in the hallway, just up on the stand. If the Wi-Fi is ever needing reset, then you can just hit the plug just at the bottom and then just leave it for a couple of minutes, then put it back on. That'll reset it. The thermostat in the hall is just on the left hand side. You've got the wee up and down arrows just here. You can see the display just showing what temperature it's set at the moment. Just simply push this button and the temperature will increase. And just give it a few minutes, then you'll be able to hear the boiler start. Then likewise again, just to put it back down to whatever temperature you'd like. That's you. Once the thermostat's been adjusted, all the radiators throughout the property are all controlled on the thermostat valves. You can just go around each and just turn it to the number you'd like. This one here is set to the maximum at the moment. You can just turn it around to the bottom, the lower number off, and likewise up to high temperature. We're into the lounge. Now we've got a smart television in here with the remote. To put the telly on, just the one button on the top left. This is an LG smart TV, so you can access all the smart channels. Press the home button. This brings up all the apps on the telly that you can go through and you can sign in and out of as and when you'd like. We've also got a free view here on the remote. If you press the guide button, this brings up the TV guide on the telly. And then you can scroll through any of the channels that you'd like, just with the up and down arrows. And then once you've found one that you'd like, hit the middle button, the OK, and you press that twice. For the fireplace, we'll have a lighter and some fire lighters as well for you to start. The fireplace itself, to open it, turn this wee dial around and pull it open. Now you want to set it something like this. Have the fire lighters at the bottom, then give it a light, and then once it's going, you want to close this again. Just make sure it's firmly locked. On the bottom just here, this is one of the drawers. So fully to the right is some extra drawer, fully to the left closed. And then we've also got another drawer just up here. You can see the plus and the minus. So if you want the drawer to be closed, the drawer to be open. And into the kitchen. Just for the microwave just here, put the power just on the wall. It goes automatically to sleep, so to wake it up you can just hit any button, and then to activate it you can just click this button there for an automatic 30 seconds, and again you can press it just to do longer. To cancel it, just press the pause button, then the stop button a second time. To do a manual, turn it left once and then right, and you can go to any time that you'd like, and then just hit start, and that's you. For the cooker hob, just up here you've got the power for the cooker just on the side, make sure that's on. The hob on the side is on these dials here. You want to just turn it around to the temperature that you'd like. It's numbered 1 through 6, 6 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Just take a few seconds and then it'll warm up. Likewise, just turn it off. It does remain hot, so just be careful. The oven just below is just the dials here, so you can turn this around to, for example, the fan, and then on the right hand side you've got the temperature. Once you've turned that around to any temperature you'd like, once it reaches that temperature, this wee light will go off, just to indicate that it's ready to go. This is a timer just in the middle, which you can pop on, that'll let you know when everything's done. And then when you're done, just make sure that it's all back off. The hob just on top is controlled with a light, just on this button. To turn the fan on, just this button. And then to increase the power and decrease the power, you just press these two buttons as well. And light off, fan off. In the kitchen, we've also got a little dog bed for you. And toaster. Powered again, just at the wall. Now, when you can pull these down, the dial just in the middle, just to adjust the temperature. And likewise for the kettle, just the dial just at the bottom. Just push that. We have a tumble dryer just on top and a washing machine just below. To use the tumble dryer, you want to use this dial in the middle, just turn it to any desired setting, and then once you're ready, just hit the start button. And again, press it again just to stop. Before you use it and after you use it, if I can ask you to just check the lint for me, please. You pull this out, and then you open this by pushing this little button. And then just check it's all empty. And then it's safe to use. And if you could also check that this condenser here, you just pull it out. This is a water reservoir, and just make sure that this is empty. And then just push it back in. The washing machine just below, very similar. Turn the dial just in the middle to whatever desired one that you require. Once you're ready and all the detergents are in, then you just push the start button just here. And then when you're done, just again off. Just the drawer here, you've got the detergent and the conditioner that you can put in here. And just make sure it's closed. And that's you. Into the bathroom, we have our electric shower. Now to use this, all you have to do, you've got the dial in the middle here, round to the right clockwise is hot, and round to the anti-clockwise to the left, the colder temperatures. When you're ready to pop it on, just push this button here, then the shower will come on. Now to change the head to the overhead, put this little dial just here, and you just turn that round to the top, wait a couple of seconds, and then the water will change. And again, when you're finished, just push that button, and then it'll take 3 to 5 seconds, and then it'll go off. For the bath, this is the plug down here, please don't touch it. This is fixed. This is a jacuzzi bath, so to close the plug, you turn that around to the clockwise, and that now is the plug. And then to empty it, just round to the left slightly. Now, when you're using the jacuzzi bath, there's a little button just up here for the on button and the off button. Please only push this when the water is 100% above the jets. Into the master bedroom. And the heating, again, it's the same in every room, just this dial just on the side. You can see the indicator line just here. Turn it around to the smaller number to cool it down, and the higher to increase the temperature, just to your desired. In our wardrobe in here, we keep the ironing board, and again the brush. into our twin room. The radiator here is just behind the chest of drawers with the dial just on the side. Again, just turn the dial to adjust the temperature. In the twin room, in the cupboard on the left, this is our heating system. Please don't touch it. However, if we do need you to access it to do any diagnostics or send any pictures to us, then this is where it is. We've got a trip switch over here for safety as well. This is in the on position. Just make sure that all these switches are in the same position that this video is. And through in the foyer cupboard just here, open this. In here we've got the hoover if you need. We've also got the trip switches in here. So if you open this up, just check that all of the switches are in the same position as this. If there is any power cuts, it may trip something. So if you do need, in the event of a power cut, to put something back on, then it's just in here. Coming down our steps, if you follow this pavement just here, you've got the park just off to your right. Then just down the back of the property is the garden space. And our garden is just through this gate. Enjoying the summer. And some pigeons.